Let's go.
Hello, fellow shades, Rio Shazway, and Color Cover here with another episode of Raincoat, like a month and a half later. This is, and to
It's
prove this fact, he has no clue, which is kind of stereotypical, but I had to actually, I only knew this because I had to get back to this point in the, in the safe file because it loaded us back a little bit, and I just had to run to here. But basically, yeah, we got accused for being a terrorist because we were defusing bombs. Someone's clearly throwing us under the bus. It's one of the resistant group. I'm pretty sure our two lead suspects are the handgun lady, the person who made the handgun, and the elf ears were the most suspicious. But then again, those were the ones we had leaked. It was mostly because one had the least information on elf ears, and the gun lady was because she had a lot of information that could lead her to potentially be the killer. But then again, obviously that could also be applied to probably the tech wizard. But anyway, um, but yeah, right now we're trying to figure out this escape path, like how they got off the roof, and this
right.
was the last one that we. This was the correct choice in the where we ended. But I didn't actually check. Let me make sure we have sound. Yeah, we do. Okay. All right then. Let us continue. Oh, actually, I just realized technical abilities might be even lessened because I've also lowered the the encoding thing anyway, so there will be less lagging anyway. But anyway, let's
Oh,
go.
Easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon. The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill seeker.
Probable.
huh.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
I mean, there's pipes right there.
I mean-
like they could totally parkour
Yeah,
down
they
to
could have
those.
just fucking Mario, World 2 fucking.
Well, I would have gone Mirror's Edge, but okay.
Oh, Mirror's Edge, that parkour game?
Yeah.
I haven't
That's
heard of
what
that
you're
forever.
disappointed about?
I think the last thing I know about that was
Okay.
from Game Lab where he tried like recreating it.
Oh, oh god, this feels so weird. I'm not used to these
Like,
robotic, like,
Ah.
turning.
So the culprit escaped via the
Right.
emergency stairs. As
Nope,
the culprit
we
was
can't
in a
help
state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
I feel like this is. I really wonder if this is gonna be the twist, right? Because, like, I feel like there's so many ways they could have gone past us. Like, you know, they just jumped down right as we turned around. Like, I know that would have made some noise, but at the same time, that would be the kind of twist I might expect from this game where they're like, actually, they could
Where it's just
it,
out of their ass kind of thing. Yeah, I can see it. Absolutely.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez,
Open my door.
Okay, actually, we did run into an issue. Device not detected? What the heck?
Oh, wow.
Odd.
Fucking great.
Very, very odd. The connection is? No. I have no clue why this is going like it is.
What did you say?
I have no clue why it lost connection to the device. Because it was a real clean connection. Wait, what? Did you? Oh no. It doesn't seem to be having issues. It doesn't want to look at it though for whatever reason. We'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, as always, technical difficulties, literally, even when I do stuff to fix it, like get rid of my virus detection, it still fucks up. Although, I do just put a fan on it, so hopefully that will help it from overheating.
and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
I mean, it's correct.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm just telling it like it is.
Shelter this!
Airhead,
Shelter
it's a
that!
burden. You're sheltered and escaped.
I have never even
By the way,
seen a
when
shelter,
are you gonna
let
start
alone been in
trying?
one.
God,
I don't know
they're
if the
both
culprit
so-
realized I was there.
That's true. They may have, I mean, it would
Right,
be,
they might not know if you were there, so
Footage from the
it
security
could not
camera
have been an
positioned
escape
here
from
didn't
you.
show anybody around. Which makes it
Right.
hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
Correct. Actually,
Mac?
not bad deduction skills, man.
Or do I have
They
to
probably
actually,
didn't even
do
know
I
you
have
were
to do
there.
all three?
They could
Because
have
I
had
did
a
this,
separate
I'm gonna skip
exit.
through this one because I already did it in the last video.
The
Okay.
Just run through, wait. Okay, no? Oh, the fucking, what? No. No, 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 no. The game, okay, hold on, I paused it. Is the game gonna say there's no way the game says they leave through the door, right? There's no fucking way. There were cops on the other side. Even if they were
So
dirty,
who
right?
fucking knows?
Like, there's no way.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's
no.
impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended
Doubt
by
if
those
they're like the
peacekeepers.
peacekeepers are behind this to set you up, because
I
that'd be like
mean,
a bit too
the
fucking
peacekeepers are
convoluted.
suspect, because, or someone higher up
Right,
is
they're
suspect.
suspect, but it feels like a little too convoluted for even their taste.
Well,
Because
no, I don't think it's
they're
I don't
lazy.
think it's one of the like when you say peacekeepers, are you talking about like the lackeys, like the little guys? Because I don't think it's gonna be them, obviously.
No, no, I'm talking
Okay,
about
okay.
just like someone from the top trying to like
Yeah, well,
set you up.
I think,
But why would they set you up? They could just fucking grab you.
well, because they have to act like they're justice or whatever. But,
I mean,
but the other thing is
they
they're
can,
also, the
they
other thing is
usually
they're-
do, but they don't always.
The other thing
There's
is they
times where they
also,
do just
this wasn't
fucking take
just
shit.
to get us. This was also to lower the area they had to cover. Like the area got flooded, so they don't have to protect that area anymore, right? They can bring their troops into. It doesn't have to be spread out, you know, as spread out. So that's the other side, right? That's why a peacekeeper would do it, so they could have more troops. They wouldn't have to be
I
as
understand
thin.
that. Right.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
And technically, if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if it's both a peacekeeper and a like one of the resistant leaders, because I do think one of the resistant leaders betrayed us, but obviously I think they had more help than just the resistance, right? I think
Just the
they had.
resistance. Yeah, they definitely. I think that it's definitely the resistance convoluting with the peacekeepers, man. One of the members,
I think
you
it
know.
might be just one of the leaders, because I don't think the resistance
Yeah,
at
that's
large
what I'm
would. Well,
No, I don't think it's the resistant large. I think that's what I was saying. I was about to say. I was just like, I think it's one of the members
Okay,
who's
when
like
you say
setting you
resistance,
up.
I
But
thought
that's
you were
the
talking
thing.
about the group.
That's actually
in its
that
entirety.
contradicts your idea of it, the girl. Because if you remember, I remember the girl fucking hating peacekeepers and like any control. You,
I mean,
so I
it
doubt
could've
if
been
she's the one who sold you out.
You could have planned to try and backstab them, and use them to make a little progress, and then immediately turn on them.
Or turn on the fucking
And technically, wouldn't they
peacekeepers.
all have the same discretion towards them? Like, technically, they're all enemies of the
No.
peacekeepers.
They all hate the peacekeepers, but she like there's a specific note of like her like despise of like not just towards the peacekeepers because that's what they hate, but she hates being controlled, or like not even controlled, but like really working with others or any authority.
I don't
So
trust your memory, but I do trust this file that says a member of the resistance looking to overthrow Amaterasu. But I want to see if it says that for everyone. Yeah.
yeah,
It's saying that for everyone. Okay.
I could be misremembering, but I remembered like
I mean,
specifically her having
do
a
agree
specific
that
disdain
none of them
for it.
like particularly said they. I don't think any of them said they were like hated, like they had a mortal enemy. But at the same time, they were like fighting the Amaterasu. So it would
Right.
be
They all fought against Amaterasu, but I'm saying like for her it wasn't just Amaterasu. Like I remember her like having a thing against like any control. That's how I remember.
I'm not sure where you're remembering this from, but I also don't remember anyone else like that. So maybe she said something about
Right.
that, but I don't really. That sounds super specific and kind of weird. Like it's so specific because
Very
that was like
possible.
a month and a half ago.
Very possible.
Oh, I just realized I love her talent. Her talent is sniping. Wait, what are their talents? Because like fishing, okay,
Fishing? Lovely.
mechanical
His
repair, that
computer,
makes sense.
right. I
Swimming, okay,
don't... What? Why?
and accounting, okay. He's the
Well, that makes sense. He's a shopkeep, right? That makes sense. Oh, wait, yeah. He also was an accountant at Amaterasu. I forgot about that.
no, that would be too coincidental. I was just wondering
Right.
if the reason why, if like we're gonna use his talent of being a swimmer to incline him to be the one who wanted to flood the city or something. But that's also kind of a giant leap because it's like, what are you gonna say? The track runner wants to demolish the entire city so he has a bigger track? You know, like that's the continuation of it. You know, you get what I'm saying, right? Like
Yeah,
you
like
demolish an entire population to
it's a bit presumptuous to base
yes,
it off of
yes,
just like their likes, is what you're
uh
saying.
huh, yeah.
Right, I get that.
Yeah, you're really specific, and I really doubt it because of your lack of a memory. But like I said, I don't remember anyone being saying that, nor directly being with Amaterasu. It's like none of them were like, I kind of get their struggle. They were all kind of like, yeah, we're taking them down. Like they all had a consensus. It seemed like, at least when we were talking to them. But anyway,
Yuma,
what?
this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
I feel like there's definitely some more possibilities that we didn't look at.
Then
Like,
what we're
oh,
immediately
maybe the
like
pipe.
getting.
Oh, maybe they had like a ladder. Like, why are we assuming they don't have any tools? That's a very. I mean, I guess there's no evidence here, but like, assuming they had no gear is a little bit presumptuous in and of itself, you know. Especially with how coincidental this had to be planned. So like, of course you would bring gear if you planned a murder. But
It had to be
anyway.
somewhat like premeditated.
Yeah.
Mysterable.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
Man, that's a long 1 hour that's a long hour and 30 minutes.
For
you
31
know?
minutes. It's lasted a month. It's...
Was this like re-zero where every time it went an hour like he got reset or something?
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the mystery labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
Oh, actually that's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, actually that's a really
This
good idea.
isn't an
Fucking
attraction.
the
at
first
some
good
point,
idea
Harvey.
of this
Oh,
character?
I like how she immediately dismisses it, but the idea there's a hidden hatch potentially for maintenance, and it's a building, that's technically possible. On the top of the roof, it would
Plausible,
seem as
definitely.
likely because, we've kind of walked over the roof, so. But, like, we haven't gone on top of this little building here, which I would also doubt be up there because there's not a lot of room for there to be vents or whatever, but anyway, it's like, it's very plausible, to say the least, that there be more.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot
Wow,
guide you
fucking
is
shots
just
fired.
a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
You called me sheltered again. How many times is that now?
It's skink. I
Let's
feel
see.
like that's
After
worked
number
in a
3
way.
comes...
I feel like she's been called that more often, and so she doesn't
Yeah,
take offense
probably.
to that. It's just
Does she even know what a skink is?
honestly probably not. She was probably told that it was a fine English lady, and was like, "Oh,
Right.
okay, damn, that's a nice compliment." and then was like, "Well,
Right.
damn, I'm not gonna correct her."
Nah, I
uh,
mean, why rain on her parade? She's already sheltered enough.
although I feel
She's
like the
already
whole her problem with sheltered is kind of annoying because it's not like it's inaccurate. Like if she was very world like experienced, I'd be like, okay, maybe that's a little extra. But like you literally are a dumb shit who has come from a rich family who has been by the family because you're so stupid. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like you are
fucking.
the
If you
definition
wanted
of
to
shelter.
beat these fucking allegations, you're not doing yourself any favors.
Seriously, are you
Be
dense?
quiet, please.
Is his head on
After
right?
3 is-
When are you gonna?
The culprit must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow.
I mean, maybe she should get a ukulele and then she can get the allegations away.
But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there...
Wait, I just realized you did not get that reference at all, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay,
To be fair, the first
there was
half kind of
this
cut out.
YouTuber who
Oh
has
wait,
made
no,
a-
I do.
Oh, okay.
You said I
Okay.
heard. I heard the apology in ukulele, but now I
Okay,
like
okay.
rethinking
I
about
was
it. Yeah, I
gonna
do.
say, I
That
was
was a
gonna-
pedophile
wait,
or
what?
something.
Yeah, I don't know who she is, but apparently she was like beloved, and then like got exposed, and then she made an apology video with a fucking ukulele, and it was just
As
so
you do,
bad.
casually. Fucking.
What if the culprit destroyed evidence?
No, no way.
Wow.
That's so
Fucking
fucking obvious.
revolutionary, like detective work, Yuma.
Maybe they bleached so the blood looks like it was down here, but not on the wall.
What? Destroyed
you,
evidence?
Did I what?
Never mind. I was gonna fucking ask, but that might be a bit extreme for YouTube. I was gonna talk about.
Is it like a world event or something? Because I probably
Yeah,
don't know about it.
it is a world event.
Is
but
it that
at this,
list you're talking about, or?
oh no, the list that was funny. Didn't they find Stephen Hawking on that list?
Maybe. I've
That's
seen lists,
funny.
by the way, but anyway. Well, what is it?
I was gonna talk about the fucking Israeli war.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was like, that's a bit
I mean, you
extreme.
can put down the channel notes, and I can bring it up
No,
to
I
you
don't
in
think-
one of your videos.
I don't think it's appropriate to bring it up at all. That's more.
I mean, if you want to bring it
Possibly,
up, you can
like,
or not.
years after
I'm
it's
not gonna
happened.
say shit about it, but I mean, if you want to bring it
Yeah,
up, I've got no
I'm not
problem.
gonna say anything about it until it's probably over. Cause I just don't feel like tackling that. Not right now, especially.
Why? It's not like there's a bunch of immigrants coming in that are going in Texas and then they're running out of funds. No, there's
What?
nothing like that happening. I will admit,
That's not even-
that's a bit of a cheat because I only heard like half of the story from a one-sided conversation between my roommate and a relative of theirs. So
Okay.
that's like all I know.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I mean, it could be like refugees.
Yeah, I
like,
assume,
from the
I
war,
would
like,
assume them moving into
Palestinian
Texas
refugees?
because it's the biggest state. I figured that.
Yeah, but
The assumption
because
that they
I haven't
handle
heard of them
themselves.
fleeing to there. I've heard them fleeing to the countries nearby more so than anything.
Oh, okay.
Um,
All right.
but
Maybe
I was more talking
attached
about.
to information that was in.
I was just talking about Israel's fucking war crimes. That was where my
Oh, I
mind
don't.
was.
Well, I mean, I was thinking of the people who ran away and whatnot, because it's kind of a shithole.
I mean, honestly, seeing what Israel's fucking doing to Palestine, yeah, I'd fucking leave too.
Yeah.
And leave it to yours
It's a
truly.
nightmare scene.
I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
What?
You're going
What?
to
Wait,
recreate
Wait, you're
the
did I
gonna
crime
miss
scene
make
again?
evidence? Wait. No, recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice.
Huh?
I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
I mean, you can make it as far as you want, but what do you mean, make it again? Is this not the crime scene?
Did we? I'm confused.
Wait, okay, when the body was discovered, when the rooftop was first entered. Okay, I'm probably going to do both, but I want to do when the rooftop was first entered.
Was
'cause-
and yeah, because
How
that
about
one
when
feels
Shashi
relevant
first
to
called
the
me up to the
case
rooftop?
mostly.
The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Yeah.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it,
It
Master!
can't be.
Wait!
Oh god, lag. I can't even see what you're doing.
You can watch the video if you want.
Okay.
Are you alright, Yuma?
What happened to him?
I'm in so much pain.
Oh, we got punched
I
in the
feel
head,
like I'm
and
gonna
so we
pass
went back in
out.
time.
Oh,
The corpse is gone,
not bad.
but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If
I mean,
nothing
clearly
changed,
something.
then there are no clues here for you to use.
No.
Hang
There
on.
has to be something
There
here.
must be something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I would look under this
I
metal
wrenched
plate
this
over
memory
here.
out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
This thing. Okay. What is this? I want to look at this. No, completely irrelevant. Cool.
Of course it's irrelevant.
Alright,
Information.
fine. Yeah.
don't deserve
Of
that.
course, that's because this side of the building. I know this side of the building is destroyed, so there's probably gonna be a trampoline down there or something. But
It
No,
seems
don't.
like
You
there's
have
no
been
place to
joking.
hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall.
really,
What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been
what?
there?
What?
Wait.
Exactly what I'm talking about this fucking game. It'll give you new information halfway
Well,
into
okay.
the fucking
This
investigation.
was okay.
You
This
can't
was
just...
not. This was not out of their ass. This was specifically covered up. Like. There's a reason. There's a reasonable, honest, good answer to why we didn't know this before. Because the wall was blown up, and this was covered, so we had no inclination to assume there was anything here. But why is it? Why is it still? Like, here's what I'm thinking, right? I would assume you jump in the water to break your fall, but there's the metal grate. Unless that's removable, but it doesn't look like it. It's really heavy duty.
Fucking, it's public, like, property for, like, you know, making sure it's, like, standable and shit as well.
And I
'Cause-
guess if the resistance, if one of the resistance did this, which is most likely, then they would know how to undo that since they've been
Yeah,
here for
that
a
is
long
true.
time. So, because they would know they would know the area, you know, it's home turf. So it's very easy for someone from here to know how to undo that, especially the leader of all people. Like, if anyone was gonna know about this, it would be one of the leaders.
True,
You know?
true.
Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble. So the drain was
I
covered after a
see,
mysterious
okay.
explosion.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know that like they've done that like in the first
It-
case, but there's a very specific
don't-
reason for this one.
Right, I don't like how they, like, you don't get all the information at once. You have to, like, wait until the case is, like, halfway through, and then you get all the information, you know? That irritates me, because I'm the kind of person to not necessarily always, you know, fucking just...
Maybe I just like got used to Danganronpa, and you're just like because in Danganronpa that's definitely the case. You know, you get all the information, and rarely do they bring things up halfway through. Like I think
kind of
once or
mystery
twice,
more,
but
'cause
that's kind of
I
it.
definitely like that more, because then it's more like a puzzle for me, and it's like, okay, I can solve this. I have all the pieces, and the only thing stopping me from solving this is me. I see that as very different and just fucking better.
Yeah, this was not as bad. Like I don't. You remember the first case where they hid the fact
Fucking
that our blood was on the lock? They just said it was blood. And then the last minute, they're like, the blood on the lock was mine. It's like, what?
What?
You know?
What? I don't. Right.
Yeah, no, they gave us that info that was our blood, like, at the last second of the case, out of nowhere. I was like, what? That was never told to us, you know?
Find anything,
A
Master?
situation that feels fair to me, you know? Like, it doesn't feel fair in that situation.
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows.
Well, that was the worst case, though, where they just pulled out their ass. Like, that's definitely the worst case, where they were directly hiding information so you couldn't get the full story until the end, you know? It was funny because even without the full information, I had guessed it, at least to a certain degree. I was like, they have to switch carts. Why do you hide numbers unless if it's the same cart, you know? Like, I knew that. I was calling that halfway through where I'm like, no, there's got to be a switch here. And I was right before I found out the answer.
How the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Oh, God, okay.
Mystery phantoms!
Kind of.
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about.
Oh, you know, someone shipping two girls together. You know, it's real annoying. You know, everyone's getting tweeting about how it's bad or whatever.
You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense?
Know what you're talking about in that situation.
It-
Is that
it-
another reference?
No, that's just fucking generic Twitter because they get upset
Oh,
for shipping
yeah, they get
characters
shit over
together.
everything. They fucking canceled a guy over liking girls. That's still
Yeah.
I can't believe they canceled Joe
He
Cat
committed
over that.
suicide. There's
That
nobody
is
to
funny
pursue.
and sad.
After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop.
That's literally the most incorrect answer ever. Anyone can run off a rooftop. You have to run and then get off the rooftop. That's literally like I'm pretty sure the only one who
Right.
couldn't do that is a toddler. Like if they're younger than 3, maybe they can't do it. But I'm pretty sure every other thing could do that. Okay, maybe not people who have to be in wheelchairs. Okay, that's the other scenario. But
The paraplegics.
yes. But those are the only 2 scenarios where you could not run off of a roof because that's such a simple thing to say. That's like saying you can't run off of a road. It's like, what do you mean? You literally run and you're off the road, you know?
Yeah, right.
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
Alright.
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shakti committed suicide. You're such a maggot. There is no other culprit.
Oh shit, that was bad.
No one could have left that rooftop.
I think that's why it's a repel
Delusional
more than likely.
idiot.
Yeah, okay.
Master.
Yeah, listen, I get it. It wasn't that hard. You
What's
literally
with
give
these
me one
weirdo
choice.
fantasies? I'm saying Shakti committed suicide. You're such a maggot. There is no other culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
What?
That
Oh
crane
my
doesn't
god,
hold up.
okay.
No, there is a culprit! And there's a way to escape from the roof, too!
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
I have to
Why
admit, when
does her
she's
voice
not
sound kind of different there?
I was gonna say,
Is that me?
she's not
Or
that
did
high.
her-
She's not as high pitched. She's not as annoying, which was really interesting.
Yeah,
'cause I
did
actually
her
like
voice,
that
like-
voice.
Did her voice deepen? Like, did she like
Yeah,
get human
yeah,
mid-fight or some shit?
So the travel between them is impossible. Okay.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go?
Oh,
You can't escape through the roof store.
Caliber the bullet? Are you sure it wasn't a sniper? Like, if it was the girl, wouldn't it make sense that she did it
You
by
can't
a
escape down the
sniper?
emergency stairs.
well, we know his own gun killed him. That's not in question. That's
Do we?
literally. Yes, that's a fact.
Okay.
And we know it was on the same building because it's parallel to the roof.
Okay, and there was no vantage point. Okay, I was just
Well, okay,
questioning
no.
because I couldn't remember
There was
that.
like, when you say vantage point, like, there's technically higher positions, but, like, there's
Right,
nothing that's
but none that
perfectly
was
level.
equal.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
okay,
that's what I
okay,
was
okay.
saying.
Sorry,
There was no
when I hear
vantage point
vantage point,
that
I hear that as
equaled.
just any point that's higher, which would be technically true. There were other buildings, you know.
Right.
You can't.
No, I meant like a vantage point that like fit the description of the scene.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
No, that one I think we can. No, I mean I guess we can't. That brain doesn't tell me say that. Okay.
Yeah.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide.
Okay, so we have to go further.
So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof store. You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
Correct.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole
Detective
time?
Ashima.
All impossible! See? There's simply no place to run.
I see. That's incorrect.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That makes the most sense because it's a plain statement that is incorrect. You know, it's like that's like even if like here's the thing, right? Even if the great wasn't there, you know, you could parkour. Like I'm just saying,
Look
these
at
are rebels.
edge, like you said.
Like if someone's skilled, like it's a hired assassin, like you know, they have plans, you know, and they have equipment.
No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Oh, okay, I have not seen this. Okay. We'll ask a riddle. From time to time, read the question carefully,
Yes.
and counter by repelling the word the words of the answer you think is right. Okay. Okay. I can pause in this though, so that's not hard to do.
The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with fleeing from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
God damn it. Okay. How did the Cobra escape? They dove into the drain or invited allies to the drain.
Right.
Okay. How thick is it, right? Like if it's like a normal
Couple
drain,
feet.
if it's like a normal drain, like in like our
Oh, you mean
standard.
thickness, like
Yeah.
how
Or,
deep
like,
it is,
like,
not like
no.
width and length. I
Well, I
thought you
mean,
were
like
talking like width and
how much
length.
space is between the bars is what I'm thinking, right?
Okay, that is width and length.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that is what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, here's the question, right? Is this like our normal grades where it's like, you know, it's too skinny for a body to stick through, or is this like
Or is it like
anime
Mario
grades where like
logic of
someone could
just like you just walk through the bars? Like, which is it?
Okay. If we're using logic, what's most likely? Probably the
Um,
inviting allies, right? Especially, I mean,
Yeah, probably
wait,
just like having
assuming
it undone beforehand. You know?
yeah, because it just says invite allies to the drain. So like maybe they brought, I don't know, you know, that means they prepared it. So that seems the most likely. If they actually say she dove in the drain, I'm gonna kill someone for this.
Right.
They said it's the other one. They actually said she assassinated Assassin's Creed into the grate. Oh my fucking
Oh,
god. Okay.
Assassin's Creed. Okay, I didn't hear the last word
Oh
after
yeah, no,
assassin.
Assassin's Creed. Like she jumped. Like what the fuck? Okay. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, do this over the top screen. If you have any questions, send they comments below or to our Discord server. There'll be a link in the description and our about section. Either me is in those same two places as their associates. On the left is recommendation from YouTube, and the right is the series rank code in its entirety. And we'll see you next time. Fellow Shades.